Hey, you guys. Random live. There's some thoughts that hit me today while I was in the sauna detoxing, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like it is super important to heal our relationship with healing, and actually connecting with our bodies as we are healing. A problem and an issue that I see a lot in people that are starting out in their healing journey is this sense of overwhelm and domesticating the body back into healing. And what I mean by that is people, oh, hi from New York. Hi, welcome. I need to not read the comments because I'm like squirrel and then I lose my train of thoughts. I'll go back and say hi to everyone. But the issue that I see is people embark on a healing journey. They get overwhelmed. They try to domesticate their bodies back into healing. And then they get frustrated, and then that leads to more overwhelm. And then we end up failing. And so I want to bring this concept to you to see if it'll help you along your healing journey. I always say where thoughts go, energy flows, right? And what is your intention behind doing something? So let's start with something as easy as exercising. Let's say you have adrenal fatigue, but you're still hitting the gym really, really hard, but you're also trying to heal your body at the same time. So we're trying to heal adrenal fatigue, but we're trying to hit the gym really hard. Why are we hitting the gym? All right. Why are you going to the gym? Is it because you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to make your body look different? Or is it because you are trying to connect with your body and you're trying to heal your relationship with your body? I want to say most of the time people are going to the gym to get the rockin' bod because there is an energetic thought process that there's something wrong with my body and it doesn't look good enough and it's not the size I want it to be and it's not feeling the way I want it to feel. So I'm going to go and beat it and submit it. I'm going to domesticate it at the gym to see how that energy around your body is actually not going to help you heal. It's actually going to create more confrontation. It's going to create more imbalance, and it's going to create more and more stress and disharmony down the line. So if you are embarking on anything, a healing journey, an exercise journey, a detox journey, ask yourself, what am I going towards, or what am I running from? Am I going towards healing my body and connecting with my body and being in my body? And am I, it's hard to explain. Let me back up. When I am working out, is it so I can be in my body and feel my body? Or is it because I want my body to look different? When I am embarking on a healing journey and I'm eating vegetables, is it because I'm punishing my body and so I'm forcing vegetables down and it's not fun? Or am I centering myself and I'm dropping back into my body and I'm recognizing that these vegetables I'm eating are actually really healing to my body and they nurture my body and it's actually what my body craves and has craved since the beginning of time? Do you see how that connection is so different? I have a lot of people that come to me and they're like, I have to eat 8 servings of vegetables a day. I have to do this. I have to do my coffee enemas. I have to take my supplements. And as soon as I hear that I have to, I stop people immediately and I say, you're doing it wrong. I don't even like to use the word wrong because that sounds like, oh, everything's bad. But we're approaching the healing from a wrong perspective, and then we're going to spiral down. So instead of saying I have to eat 8 servings of vegetables, I have to take these supplements. What I tell my clients is I say, like, close your eyes. Like, so even if you're listening now, like, close your eyes and like drop into your body, like actually feel it, like be in your body. Stop being in your head with the I have to's and the checklists and the supplements and the exercise routines and the meal plans. Like, just like drop into your body. All right. Like, close your eyes and feel it out. Feel like, why is there resistance around eating vegetables? Where's the resistance in you? Where's the conflict? There's a relationship there that needs to be healed. All right. Because when we use the words I have to, we're actually not going to get there. We're going to subconsciously sabotage our healing process. So when you drop into your body and you become your own research project and you recognize, okay, how do I go from I have to I get to? I get to nurture my body with healing vegetables. I get to nurture my adrenals with my adrenal protocol. I get to sit in a sauna and sweat out toxins. Like, I look forward to these things. And again, taking it from a place of instead of saying like, my body broke down and failed me and now I have to do these things, we can actually like slow down and like get into our bodies again and heal that relationship and say, body, I'm listening. I'm here. I'm going to show up for you. Now I get to nurture you. I get to heal you. I get to be connected with you in a way that I haven't potentially in my entire life. Do you guys see how that kind of changes? That energetic shift serves you and is actually way more sustainable. Can you imagine if you're dating someone and you say, I have to go on a date with my boyfriend. Like, I have to go on a date with my husband. Like, can you imagine saying that in front of them and they'd be like, excuse me, I'm right here. Like, do you want to break up? Like, and instead of being like, oh, I have to have sex with my husband, right? Like, it's like, oh, I get to connect with you. I get to spend time with you. I get to go on a date with you. Like, do you see how that's different? Think about it, you guys. Like, think about it. There's a book called, I forget. There's a book called, The Untethered Soul. The Untethered Soul. In the first few chapters, it kind of talks about the voice in your head, right? Can you imagine if the voice in your head was actually a roommate that you lived with? And that roommate was constantly like talking down at you. Like, oh, your thighs are too big. Jeez, man, you better not eat that. Oh my gosh, like, look at those freckles on your face. Ugh, they're so ugly. You know, like, that's actually what we're doing to ourselves on a daily basis. And so energetically speaking, it's no wonder our bodies break down on us. One, we don't nurture them with healing foods, with healing time, with healing exercise, and with healing thoughts. Those 4 things right there. Instead, we try to beat them into submission at the gym. You better look this way, or I'm going to beat you at the gym with 3 hours of exercising, right? I'm going to count my calories because you don't deserve to eat food. Like, you disobey me all the time. So let's count everything and limit everything, right? Like, do you see how we get here? Oh my gosh, you're not pretty enough. So now I'm going to do all of these things. These are not healing patterns, right? And so I don't want to say that to shame anyone into changing. What I want to say is, like, on the order of healing, this all has to do with mindset, right? And a lot of times I see people jumping past mindset and getting to the protocols, the supplements, the foods. Can we just like circle back to mindset again? All right. And like, just go, like, forget the protocols, because if you're trying to jump into protocols with that kind of mindset, that negative mindset, you're going to get so cerebral about your healing process that you're going to get frustrated and overwhelmed. And then you're going to subconsciously sabotage. So let's go back to mindset again and heal that energetic charge of that non-connection with your body again. Okay. Before you try anything, before you go talk to any doctor, before you go talk to any counselor, before anything, go back to mindset and see, what is your relationship like with your body? Do you feel like it has failed you? Do you feel like it's worthy of healing or not worthy of healing? Do you feel connected to it? Here's the thing, like, how many of us actually date our bodies, right? Like, remember the energetic, oh, I have to go on a date with my husband. What about, like, I get to go on a date with my husband, or I get to hike by myself in my body and like be in my body, right? A lot of the times we are trying to be so out of our bodies. It's ridiculous. Like, and we're trying to help the children, watch TV. And then, like, when we do have downtime, like, we're watching TV or we're on Instagram or we're on Facebook, and we are outsourcing our power to other people's stories instead of like actually being centered in our bodies. So all of this, everything I'm talking about goes back to mindset, but also, sorry, itchy eyes, but also goes back to like healing and connecting with our bodies again, and then embarking on a healing journey. All right. Because you can't heal something you're determined to despise. So if we're determined subconsciously to despise our bodies and to have resentment around them, it's not going to happen. You're not going to heal. I see it all the time. Okay, so let's slow down. I always say, like, close your eyes. Like, when you're trying to be so cerebral, and people ask me this in the Zoom calls all the time. Well, what do you think I should do about this and this and this? And I say, okay, close your eyes, breathe in, like, get into your body and out of your head. And what does your body want? Does your body even want to do that protocol? Or does your body want to hike with you more in the mountains? Or does it want to nap more with you? Or does it want more connection with you through, like, writing and journaling? Do you want to go for walks out in the sun with your body? Like, don't worry about the protocols. The protocols will be there. The supplements will be there. They'll be there when you're ready. Are you even ready? Are you even connected? Do you even know what's going on in you right now? And that's it. That's all I have to say. I feel like I'm going in circles. So so hopefully that made sense. Please let me know here if any of that made sense to you, if I need to elaborate on anything. But I will share with you some things that help me. I love to exercise gently in the sauna and connect with my body. And I don't exercise because I'm like, ugh, my body. I exercise, and as I'm exercising, I'm actually envisioning my power and my power inside of my body. And so my thought process isn't, I'm trying to get away from the way I'm looking here. It's actually like, oh, I am so looking forward to this higher version of me. I'm so looking forward to being even more in my power. Like, I'm so looking forward to just sweating out all of my stress. And so I can sit in there, like I can sit in the sauna and sweat, and I do weights while I'm in the sauna. And I listen to my body. When my body gets too tired, I stop. And I think, hey, what do we want to do now? Do we just want to sit in silence? And the body says, yes, I'm tired. Like, you guys, it's weird because sometimes we actually do need to talk to ourselves. Like, we need to give ourselves a pep talk, and it will be amazing that you'll see your body talks back to you, and it'll give you like impressions, and it'll give you visions. It's really cool, but you have to be in your body in order for it to talk back to you. Okay? Because what do? We're never in our bodies. Like I said earlier, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're reading about other people's stories and other people's lives, and then we're overwhelmed. Of course we're overwhelmed. We're outside of our bodies. We're floating out there, and we're not in here, and we're not communicating here. Okay? So for me, I love to go hiking. And I will sometimes and sometimes I'm like, hey, do we want to listen to a podcast? Do we want to walk in silence? Do we want to listen to music? Like, what do we want to do? Do we want to walk? Do we want to run? Like, I'll check in with myself. What do we feel like doing right now? Like, what do I need to release? Here's another thing that's really cool and please post questions if you guys have questions. All right. And I'll do this. A really great way to gauge the communication of your body. I need to check the time. Tristan's oncology appointment is pretty soon. A really great way of gauging how your body is talking to you is actually your emotions. You aren't your emotions. They're just signals of what is like, it's like an antenna of what's happening inside of you. So if there's anxiety, like, meditate. Where is that coming from? And how do I channel it out of me? Right? If you are happy, that means you're in flow. Like, that means things are going well. If you're not happy and there's blockage, there's energetic blockage. Like, you have to meditate on that, but you have to be in your, thank you. Thank you for the time. I have 40 minutes. I'm not going to talk for 40 minutes, I promise. Where was I? So, like, if there's blockage, if there's anger, if there's resentment, that means there's something that's out of balance. So again, get in your body, slow down, get out of your head, Head is masculine, body is feminine, right? Yin and yang. We are so yang, you guys. I think yang is masculine. Like, we are so in our heads all the time, consuming information, consuming data, consuming research. And yet we never asked our bodies what they want. So get out of your head and into your body and, like, explore the blockage. Where is this coming from? And your body will tell you. Your body's like the most intelligent vessel on the planet. Like, why wouldn't it's actually more intelligent than we really are. Okay. The Untethered Soul. It's a really great book. You guys should read it. But I like, let your body's already trying to guide you through symptoms and through emotions. So get in your body and explore those symptoms and explore those emotions, and then heal it. And like, always envision moving towards healing and not running away from disease or dysfunction. All right. Because again, going from the point of view of like, I'm taking foods because I'm sick. No, I'm eating healthy foods. I'm taking in healthy foods because I'm connecting with my body and giving it what it deserves, what I deserve. Like, I take these supplements because like, and so for me, as you guys know, with my husband's cancer, like my stress is through the roof. It's insane. And there are days where I just feel like I'm drowning. And so when I take like my adrenal cocktail and my adrenal tonic and my Drenamine, I just like, I kind of hold it and I just say, thank you. Because I can't do this alone. I need support. My body needs support. My body deserves support. Like, so when I take this, it's not like, I have to take this because my body broke down on me. It's like, no, my body's been holding trauma for 4.5 years. Thank you for holding that for me. This is what I get to do for you. Okay. If there are no questions, I hope that helped you guys. I hope that shifts your perspective in your healing journey, which is why I'm always like, if you're overwhelmed right now, just go back to mindset. Just go back to connection. Just go back to like simplicity, and then let your body be a part of the decision process. All right. Questions. Favorite, let's see. Thanks for listening. Favorite supplements. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Adrenal tonic. I always talk about adrenal tonic. Magnesium is my favorite. I love the gut infection and the gut restoration protocols. But you guys, like, supplements don't matter if you're not eating well, because like 80% of it is like actually getting the right foods in. All right. Like we gotta get the vegetables in. Like, you can't supplement your way out of a disaster when you're eating junk food, right? Like, I don't want to say junk food, fun food, not junk food. Junk is shaming. Fun is experiential. Like it's you're experiencing it. Okay, let's see. So yeah, those are some of my favorites. Any books you recommend on mindset to get stronger? Okay, so The Untethered Soul is fantastic. Biology of Belief is fantastic. Just start with those. Those are amazing. Conversations with God is pretty amazing too. It's like life-changing for me. Conversations with God is like Bible. There's a book I'm reading right now or rereading called Ask and It Is Given by Esther Hicks. It's really great. It's a little out there, so if you need to start with something that's not quite out there, start with Untethered Soul and Biology of Belief, and then Conversations with God. They're all great. Thoughts on 30-day keto diet to cleanse and reset your digestive system. I don't know. It depends. I couldn't say yes or no to a keto diet for 30 days because I'd have to get a little bit more health history. Can you digest that much protein and fat? What kind of keto? Because there's actually dirty keto, and a lot of people don't do keto right. I think a lot of people do keto very wrong when they're just like pounding cheese all day. I don't love it. It just depends. It just depends on the person's health history. Some people need to do a more extreme elimination diet, like a keto diet. Most people don't. I don't like anything that demonizes vegetables. So when they're like, oh, you can only do like 3 vegetables a day, that's when I'm like, really? Okay. Can you write the name of the book? Yes, The Untethered Soul. And I love me. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, that's so beautiful, you guys. I love that you're remembering to love yourselves too. Like, we can't always say, I love you, and I love me too. Any books you recommend on healing your body and mind? Yes, so I just mentioned those. Hi from Sweden. Isn't it bedtime there? What time is it there? Oh, the Nursery Summit. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to meet you guys, whether in person or online. Should you use SV Cleanse if I was on birth control? Yes, absolutely. I didn't know how awful birth control is, and now I feel like my hormones are off. Yes, oh my gosh, SV Cleanse is fantastic for that. Liver Reset is also fantastic for if you are trying to detox. What are the dates for the Nursery Summit? That is June 19th. Do you do anything daily routines for your mind? Yes. So, Truth Lies Journal, I do. And I actually do that with my kids too, and it's phenomenal. Aubrey Taylor and I are doing a Master Your Subconscious mindset like seminar. That is going to be May 15th. I will post a link in my stories. I'll also get a discount code, like a $50 discount code. I know that the other $50 discount code like expired yesterday, but I'll get it up again. We teach you on how to reprogram your subconscious mindset. So a lot of the stuff I was talking about today, it's taken me months to kind of reprogram. It's easy. Like the tools are actually really, really easy. And so what's beautiful is we're going to teach you the tools, and then we're going to kind of like mother you through it over the next few weeks. So it's a 3-weekend thing. So weekend 1 is 3 to 4 hours long. And then the next weekend it's an hour. And then the next weekend is an hour with a little bit of homework in between. What's really beautiful about how we set it up is actually in a smaller group with the 2 of us. So if there's 10 people, amazing. That you have 2 moderators, like helping 10 people. If there's 20, still amazing. But we're trying to keep it really small to help teach people how to, you will find, and it's actually really beautiful to watch, when we start breaking down the lies in your life, it's really interesting to see people actually like grasp onto them, because you had no idea that that was actually a lie. To you, your entire life, that's been a truth. And so when we actually tell you, no, that's actually a lie, and we actually need to release it and replace it with the truth, there's a lot of shifting that happens. And a lot of like people come against like mental roadblocks. So it's really beautiful to talk people through that and to see the aha moments happen and the emotional shifts. Like every time we do this, like there is always crying, and it's beautiful. And I get goosebumps just thinking about it. So that is if you go to gutsy.ch/master sub, wait for me to get a discount code for you guys. Like I'll get that in the next 20 minutes or as soon as I'm done here. But, let's see, in person for massive conscious course dates. Oh, so that is May 15th, and then the weekend after and the weekend after. So that's 3 Saturdays from now. Recommendations. I was just saying my phone died. So recommendations for severe anxiety, 3 things. The master subconscious, ketamine therapy is really fantastic, and EMDR therapy. And then I would say like, I did a podcast with Aubrey about 2 weeks ago. I would listen to that because talk therapy is just not enough when it comes to like, talk therapy is a great way to keep integrating what you're learning, but they like the tools for anxiety, they need to be easy and they need to be doable every single day. And that's what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you tools. Talk therapy is a great way to keep reintegrating those tools. But if you need something to just really smash that like subconscious barrier, ketamine therapy, EMDR are really fantastic for that too. So utilizing daily practices that we're going to teach you along with ketamine and talk therapy and EMDR can be super helpful. Yes, was someone asking about prenatals? I like the Nutrigold prenatal. I really, really like it. Hopefully this was helpful. I will put in my stories the master subconscious stuff. I always think these things are going to be like 5-10 minutes and then they end up being 20. So sorry, you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I will talk to you all later. Wish us luck today. We're going to talk with Tristan's new oncologist. So cross fingers. Bye.